Alright, we're live. Just playing two tables today. Just playing a couple of the mystery bounty festivals. We've got a 22 and an 880. Interestingly, the 22 is a big or small mystery bounty. We've not played one of those before. Might make some of our decisions a little bit different. Have a look what it says. Right, so the highest mystery bounty is 200. I think it's 80% of the mystery bounties are larger and 20% are smaller. On the 880 here, just over 10 blinds. Blind versus blind. I think we go over the top of this. Get the fold. We've got the ace blocker. Deuce 8. Not our friend. Sorry if there's any crackling or anything there, we're just adjusting the mic. Deuce 7. No, thank you. Also filled in this queen 5. 4 big blinds is quite a large raise here. Especially when their stack was about 25 blinds. You know, if this folds around to us, we will shove it into the big stack, big blind there. Oh, happy to fold it. At 80, pocket 7s. If we was shoving 13 blinds, like open shoving 13 blinds, pocket 7s probably would be a shove on our, as a sort of bluff shove. As we're raising though, we will be just chucking us in. And hoping for the best. You get good fold equity with the pocket pairs, and then if they call, a lot of the time you're flipping. Over on the 22, we've got ace 8. We do get called. Unfortunately, they hit the queen. So we'll be firing another bullet in that. Over here, we've hit top pair. Bet heavily, mostly to try and defend against the flush and the straight. I think we just have to get this in. just in case they're drawing. Sometimes we do lose to better aces. Oof. That's not what we like to see. Let me just sort my capture out. There we go. Yeah, got it in good there. They called off with a pair of jacks with a 2 kicker. Which isn't the best. And then another jack. So we definitely got it in good there. Then we go check shove this stack depth. We've got a call. Oh, they flopped 2 pair and improved to bit of a kind. This is not the best start to a stream. Alright. Well, let's hope that's all the bad luck out of the way off the bat. Seven ten, we might defend this depending on where races come from. Be pretty happy to get a free pill, which we do. We don't hit the 2 pair with a 7-10 though. Just the bottom pair. We don't really want to come along here. Three, four. Mainly looking for the double ups, and this isn't the sort of hand we want to be going for a double up. Chill Vibes didn't get the win last time, so we're going for more energy. We are indeed. So far, it's just got us more knockouts. think we can shove this for 8 blinds. We're obviously looking more for a fold. We're shoving because we've got the queen blocker. The call's not terrible because often we'll have 2 live cards. On the 22, we're defending king 3. 880, we do get the fold. Not too much for us here. We lack the range and nut advantage. Nice t-shirt. We are wearing the Bluffy Rabbit t-shirt. It's a little bit of a tricky spot here. I think we can let this go. The raise is from under the gun, which implies a strong hand. And we don't really want to have to call 6 blinds if this guy raises like he has. We're expecting UTG to call. Let's see if we can steal some blinds. We will not be calling that one. Over on the 880. Based on under gun raise, I think flatting or folding is the way to go here rather than going in over the top. Under the gun has quite a tight range, so we don't want to get too out of line, especially if someone then raises over the top. It gives us a chance to get away. Just let this go. The 22. We're coming in with 10 jack suited. Pick up the gut shot. This favors our range a lot better than it does there. So yeah, often we can just take it down with a little bet. Ace 4 we're going to let go of. Going to be in the big blind on that 880 next hand. So good potential of us being in. Queen 8 is a difficult call here from an under the gun raise. The button does come along. We're kind of priced in here. The question is, do we shove or just call? I think we shove and hope that we get a single caller. So we don't mind being behind a little bit, heads up here, just because there's a lot of other money in the pot. Get the one caller. Hopefully, we're looking for a fold. Unfortunately, it's two callers. Diamond or a 6 is what we want. We do get a diamond, so it's got a good chance of picking this up, unless we run into an ace or a king. That up to 27. That's just about as good as that could have went. By 4, not much to do with that. 22, we've got 5-10 suited. 17 blinds, we'll happily let that go. Just keeping an eye out if there's any other tournaments that are popping up that I might want to play. We can come in with a race hit. Quite like to just take it down, but we don't mind a call from the big blind. Bit of a strange call from the small blind there. It's not a great flop for us. And the small blind leads. This is looking like a pocket pair to me. So I think we get out of the way. Because it would be drawing basically just to an ace. They might already have a set. But let's see. My money's on pocket sevens. And we'll never know. What have we got? There's a max late reg of a $2 Omaha. It's only 3 minutes of late reg left. We'll be coming in with 10 big blinds, so maybe not. No, I thought Omaha running by the looks of it. Going for race. Oh, we've seen a 4-way all in on the 880. Not sure what Jack 6 is doing in there, but they've taken it. And we'll be calling off. Oh, we hit the Jack. No 6. Oof, another Jack. Clawing up the ranks. That's what we like to see. King 2 not strong enough from under the gun. Pocket 6 is under the gun. I'm gonna let this go. We don't really want to face a raise. Especially from the short stacks here. So on the 880, we've got 10 minutes left of late reg. And then the bounty starts in at level 18? 17. 96 paid. It's about 2/3 of the field. Definitely be getting out of the way of that. Seeing this 4 big blind raise again. We're going to get out of the way. Quite like to see what he's raising with. Unfortunately, he gets folds. Gonna come in with the min raise here, and we'll call off the shove if he shoves. We do expect to see a shove a lot of the time here from things like King Jack, King 10, King 9, Queen 10. Paired board. With their stack size, they should just be shoving over the top of this if they have anything and folding if not. On the 880. On the button, we've picked up a pair of queens. We're going to check back. We want to mix in some checks to defend our checking range. We have been shoved into here, so I think we just let this one go. Back on the 880. So we're not expecting them to have an ace, as they didn't bet the flop, unless it's a weak ace, but then I don't think they would necessarily check the river here. So I think we're good to just fire. And we're hoping for a weaker queen to call, Queen Jack, Queen 10. We don't get the call, but we do get a nice little pop. We won't call this due to the stack size is a big factor. It's a suited hand like King 10. We're looking to make like flushes and straights, and it's not really worth chasing it when they only have 6 blinds because we're not going to get paid off very much. So knockout. Queen 10 gets against ace-x. Pocket 10s, don't mind if I do. Happily call a shove from the 6 blind stack. Just a call, bit strange. I think we shove. He's calling diamond draws, he's calling straight draws probably. Might even call ace high, he's calling pairs of 9s, he's calling pairs of 4s, he's calling weaker pocket pairs. If he has the king, he has the king. But he has nothing. We'll defend this for 1 blind. Pick up 1 spade. We'll fold to a bet though. 880. See a player at risk. Can we get the pill? Free flop, please. Middle pair. Two callers, we're hoping for check, check, check. I think we have to let this go. At least one of them is likely to have a king, and then we're drawing to a 6 or a 10. And that was definitely not a good card. Opening ace-4 suited on the button. I think we have to let this go. A raise from the small blind here is reasonably strong when they have another player to act behind them. We'll be running into a strong race a lot of the time. Ace-4 suited. Again. Hopefully we can get this one through. I think we can find a better spot than this to try and get some chips. Pocket 7s in the 880. With two limpers, we can come over the top here. We don't want to go too much, just in case one of these limpers is aces. Ace-X Scott, though. A tiny bet should be enough to take this if they don't have an ace. However, they might come along. They have a pocket pair like we do. Six into 18 is kind of hard to fold. Basically hoping they're getting in with like the king of clubs. Maybe like king 9 with a club. They did have the ace, unfortunate. But we're getting a good price, we don't have to be winning there too often to make it worth it. $22, we've got pocket jacks. We're gonna shove over the top of this and hope we don't run into aces, kings, or queens. Ah, they just flop the ace. Just get there straight away, not even a sweat. King 9 for 7.5 blinds is going to be a shove. Got a cooler. Likely going to be a little behind. These three, they hit a 3. A 4, king 9. Nope. Oh, we're not running well today. Let's find another table to get up. So it's spun up a 550. Just a standard 550 micro roller. Pocket 7s, we've got to come over the top. And pocket 8s, we're going to raise. Pocket 7s over here. Oh, we have immediately got called, which isn't what we want. We're hoping for the fold down. Over on the 550. Want to defend. A lot of the times 8s will be good there. We don't want to let them draw against it. Pocket 7s here. We've got the same hand in both. Pocket 7s bust jack 10. They hit the flop. Straight away again. We're not holding our flips. And this pocket 7s is also going in. Jack 10ers have got a loose call though. Right, hopefully one of these bullets will be okay, right? Not running well. Ace 6. Gonna raise the limper. See if we can just take it down here. Pedboard, we're gonna go for a standard range bet. And that's why we do it. Knockout on the 22, Ace King versus Ace Queen. Ace 5, kind of hoping this folds around to us. It's not. I think we have to let this go because likely we're going to get shoved over the top here for 5 blinds, which gives this a good reason to shove. Don't seem to be getting too many hands other than pocket pairs that don't hold. Let's hope these ones do hold. See what can make happen. We will have to call the shove if we get it. Goes through. Not a bad outcome. It isn't a bad hand to defend. Can flop some big hands and a lot of equity. Flop top pair. We expect to be ahead most of the time here. We've got quite a vulnerable hand though. We've also got the backdoor straight and flush draw. So I think this is a good candidate to come in for a raise. We're a little bit too strong to fold here. We would see them potentially shove things like 9-10, Maybe ace-7. Pocket kings. Sometimes that's what happens. But we've got to defend there, otherwise people will just shove anything over the top knowing we'll fold. But so far we are not off to a great start, are we? Jump in the Voyage 11 as well. Get out of the way of that. We'll also jump in big shot. Alrighty, that's enough tables. $22. We've got the ace blocker. We've got to get that in. And that's why we do it with the ace blocker. Just sorting out my tables. We have to put the king 7 in. Only got 8 blinds. I ran into two hands. Jack would do it? No. It's unfortunate there. Still trying to sort these tables. Right. So we got the 550. We got the voyage. And we need the big shot. Right, we should be sorted. There we go. So we got the 22 mystery bounty, which is the big small mystery bounty. We've got a 550 micro rollers mystery. We've got an $11 voyage and a $22 big shot. Test what do we just shove over the top here with nines? I think we do. Ah, we hit the nine. That's what we want. It's about time. That one wasn't even a flipper, we managed to win. And just in time for the break. So, great start on the big shot. That's crack kings with nines, 2 outer. But overall, we're still probably running bad with all the flips we've lost. But we will be back after the break. We're back. This section we're expecting our luck's going to pick up. That last hand's anything to go by. Gonna run over everyone now. King 6 isn't the hand to run people over with. Jack 9 down in the big though. Blind versus blind, not too bad of a hand. Ace King here on the voyage. 20 blinds. We're happy to get this in. Hope to get called by Ace Queen, Ace Jack, something like that. We can't possibly lose this. Like after the run we've been having, like it'd be ridiculous to lose another big hand, right? We're probably just gonna see a fold. There we go. Pocket sixes. We'll be coming along 2 blinds if we can. We've hit a set. Prime check raise candidate here. We've got the flush draw, the straight draws open. We want to just try and get it in. Ooh, they did not bet. We want to try and pump as much in this pot as we can. Unfortunately, they've let it go. On the 22, we've got about 20 minutes left of the late reg. We do want to get to a better spot, so we have chances to get the bounties. On the voyage, we've picked up Ace King again. Get it in for the raise. Do you get a shove? Obviously, we're going to call. Hoping to be against a weaker Ace X. King of Flush taking his time. Oh, look at that. Time for a triple up, maybe? Jackson Queens. Oh, we hit the ace. We hit another ace. No spade, please. That's the one. There we go. And if that's not good, we've got kings on the 22 as well. This one's for Dr. Swells to prove that kings don't always lose. There you go. Hit the full house on the turn. What more can you want? Pocket 8's on the big. Get a flat. Get another flat. Flat, flat. Third flat. No. And it's a spectacular flop. Coming towards the end of late reg on the 550 as well here. We're gonna need a double up. Okay, so we get out of the way. Six blinds, I think this is too strong of a hand. We are not shaping up well against Queen King though. It's unfortunate. But we can get another bullet in. Okay, aces, how about that? Cheeky little raise. Get a flat. This guy's the same guy that flatted us a minute ago, I believe. We do get a raise. That's what we like to see. See if we can get a big stack here. Make it look like we've got something to think about. And it goes. And you've got cool. I'm probably bluffing. My name's Bluffy Rabbit. He folds. Still a nice pot though. Pocket sevens on the 22. Will probably be going over the top depending on what the action is. We've also got Jack 10, blind versus blind. That's got to go in. Take that. We got to come in for the shove squeeze here. Two folds would be nice. Tanking, we're going to come in for a raise. And in the 550, we're going to have to come in for a shove, I think. $22, we're going to come in with our classic range bet on a paired board. We're expecting a fold or a shove, really. Just a little raise. I think with 2 overs, we can probably call this. Oh, we did get knocked out of the 550. Didn't quite see what happened there, but we got another bullet. Okay, I'm gonna check down. I think king high is probably good here. There we go. That is not the right thing. 550, there we go. And the volley. We have pocket nines. They haven't done us well so far, apart from against the kings. We just get out of the way of this. They're going to have an ace or a jack too often, and then we're drawing to 2 outs. 22, we've got someone sitting out. We've got ace X. I think we call this. People get quite aggressive when someone's sitting out on the big blind. Hoping the 15 blind stack folds. There we go. Oh, they hit the 3 off the bat. What is going on? Couldn't at least give me a chop? Getting good, they hit 3 outs. What can you do? $550, ace 2. We've got to get it in. We're just looking for a spot to get some double ups so we can get some bounties. From the person to our left is not a good sign because that's likely quite a strong hand. Two callers. We're looking for a 5. There it is! What is going on? It's up and down everywhere. So what we're learning is we need to get it in bad and then we hit hands, and when we get it in good we lose. Pretty sure that's how it's supposed to work. Oh, I'm getting money thrown at me. We've hit middle pair. We just have to put this guy in. Only another few blinds. Well, he's got the ace. Ace king. Coming in with the raise. Then we check call. Oh, that's quite an aggressive bet. So when they bet and we raise and they call, what do we think they have? Ace high maybe. Could have pocket pair. I think given that we need to build a big stack to get the bounties, I think we shove this. And we're hoping to be against ace jack, ace queen, something like that. Probably ace jack, ace 10, or a flush draw. On the big, we've got pocket sixes. On the voyage, we got pocket tens. Back on the 550, we're getting a tank. We do have more big pairs in our hand than they do. We have all the aces, kings, queens, X. But unfortunately, they call us and we lose. Pocket queens, that's going in. Pocket queens, no ace, no two. There we go. Right. Another bullet in the 550. Spamming the bullets today. But nice spot in the 22 for us. We are 75 of 165. 4 minutes of late reg left. Then it'll probably be about 10 minutes until we're into the mystery bounty part, which will be quite interesting considering it's the big small version. Ooh, ace king cracked by ace 10. That's sad to see. Deuce 4. No thanks. Oh, when you're the short stack and you're on the big blind, deuce 3 offsuit is definitely the hand you want to see. No more late reg left. So, can't fire any more bullets on the 550 here. We're gonna have to let this go if someone raises. One of the few hands that we fold with 6 big blinds. Let's have a look. Oh, we would have hit a set. Who knew? I didn't stick to it. We knew that if we get in with the worst hand, we're gonna win. 8-4. We want something better. King Deuce, we'll probably have to ship this. If we are opening, we will be. When we find a better spot. On the big, we got a limp, so we got a free flop. And we picked up the gut shot. I think this is now 2 on their range for us to do anything. 7-9, alright. Queen Deuce, we can certainly have a cheeky little raise here. Flop a cheeky pair of queens. See if we can squeeze some thin value from draws or the 10, but the 10 gets So at this point, I think we want to go for a little blocker bet. Blocker bet does its job. Bit of a rollercoaster day, it certainly is. It's all over the place. $22, we're seeing a couple of players all in. Ace King splits it. So we're coming up to the mystery bounty part on here. Mystery bounty kicks in at level 18. We're currently coming towards the end of level 16. On the voyage, we're opening at 10 jack off. Lot middle pair. We do see when the small blind comes in with a call, we do see a lot of suited ace X. So we're happy to check this back and try and keep the pot smaller. It's a good turn. Obviously, Queen King got there. We're hoping they got ace X. Ace 9 suited. Ace 8, something like that would be perfect, but they do not have it. Really not getting a hand in the 550. 7-4 offsuit. Not even good enough for a 4 blinds. Probably going to be full stalling on the next hand. So let's hope we get something a bit better. Checking. Gonna have to see if we can get the double up here. In it goes. Ship it. Tens. We hit the king. No 10. There it is. Let's go. Up to a whopping 10 big blinds. The big, for some reason, we're in this hand with 9 deuce. Seen this guy limp from under the gun quite a few times now. Seven five in the 550. Get out of the way. Double knockout on the 22. As we're just coming up to level 17. And then we just play through that level. And then the mystery bounty part sticks in. Pocket 7s, this will be going in. See if we can actually win a flip this time. You gotta win your flips. Quite like the cooler, just because often one of these two will have to fold. Gives us a little bit more bang for a buck. Down the void, we've got 5-6. Defend the big blind. Oh, we run into 9s, that's unfortunate. Gonna need a 7. Nope. So that's it for the 550. Just gonna do a cheeky check raise here. We've got the gut shot, we've got a pair. It doesn't really connect too well with them apart from ace 9. But for 6 blinds into 25, we're gonna have to call. I've got pocket aces. We don't manage to crack out. Right, let's reorganize these tables a little bit. quick look if there's anything else to jump in. Maybe some Omaha. I keep saying I'm going to play Omaha and I can never find any Omaha to play. There is no Omaha to play. $22, we're just waiting to get out of this hand. Got some defending hand on the big shot. Don't want to defend against a shove here though. I've got 1650 PKO going. So we're playing 4 tables. We've got the 1650 PKO, we've got the big shot, it's $22. Voyage $11 and a $22 mystery bounty that's the big small bounties. Action on the big shot. Ace jack holds, that's a knockout. It does not. Ace 10 on the 22. I'm going to play a little bit carefully here. So our value comes from getting to the mystery bounty section and knocking people out, so we don't want to punt it all off too easily. Are we going to see the squeeze? No. Hoping for a check. I'd quite like to peel another card. Or do we bet because we got the clubs? It's a bit too, see if we can take this down. If not, we've got at least one fold, which ups our equity a bit. It's not a great card. If we've got the ace and the 10, we're expecting them to have the king, the queen, and the jack more often. So I think we check behind, hope for jack. It's a king. Makes it less likely they have a king. I could have called with ace jack, which is beating us. So we're just going to check down and hope that ace high is good enough, but a lot of time we're going to run into ace jack, queen x, or a pocket pair. And there's the pocket pair. Eight deuce. Put that in the bin where it belongs. Probably update our titles actually. Forgot to do that. Whilst we've got handless. Actually, sure. On the void, got ace king. Miscollect here and put a weird raise size in. I think we check cool. Yeah, if they're not going to bet. Betting a little bet. Looking more for the fold than anything else. I think like ace jack might come along, which we're beating. Hopefully we go check check and take it with ace high. Or a better ace high. Bet on the river. We've got to think we're behind here, so kind of expecting they might have hit the queens. Right, what tables we got now then? At the Voyage 11, we've got Voyage 22. And we've got there we go. Shove here, hoping just to take it down. Run into jacks, of course. Oh, we hit the king. And we hold. That was quite a lucky hand for us, sir. Never mind a little bit of luck, considering we've had quite a lot of bad luck. I think we have to let this go with 2 players behind us. See you later. Would have been behind 2 players though, so that was good. Picked up ace queen suited on the voyage. Right, Mr. Bounties about to kick in. I haven't played one of these big small ones before, so I'm quite interested to see what the actual mystery bounty divisions are. 121 players left. 96 paid, so hopefully we can cruise into the money. But ultimately we're probably going to be looking to pick up some bounties. We kind of need it. We've rebought that a couple of times. Player behind us, this is quite a difficult call. I think we probably let it go. Early positions, raising into the early positions is screaming quite a lot of strength. Ace king, there we go, good fold. Mystery bounty is on. You get the cool theme. Right. So there's 2,200 bounties and $110 bounties. Or 101. It's quite cool. Unfortunately, the small stack is in straight away when we've got a bad hand. We'll have to get out of the way of this. That's quite cool. Just big knockout bounties, essentially. Oh, what a hand to pick queens up on. Gonna have to play this a little bit tight as with a short stack at the table. Because people will come out after us loose. There you go, 200 off the bat. That's not too bad, is it? Let's hope. Well, we're now not the shortest stack. They've replaced the short stack with another short stack. But we just about cover. We'll be getting out of the way of this. On the big shot. Ace queen suited. Hoping for a check down here. Check down and take it with ace high. We could put out a small blocker bet just to target the other ace X. He does have the king. Okay. Saved us hero cooling to beat anything else. Up on the voyage, we've got 2 pair. Just gonna call here. We are vulnerable to the straight. We're gonna have to call off though. We don't have enough chips to not call off here. Oh, they got 3 of a kind. Rubbish on the 22. We will be going in. Got the short stack there. We got ace queen. Just about as good as we could have asked for. We just need to hit. Oh, the tens hold. And we're out. We just missed out on the money as well. Sad, sad times. On a big, we've called all in with fives, and they just flopped the 2-player just like that. Not running good. So we are out of the 22. We've got the... That's not the voyage, but it will be in a second. Still got the voyage. We've got the 1650 rumble, and we've got the big shot, which we're about to go in with the 4 blinds. We can rebuy this. We do not win with the king 3. Pretty 9. Got a little bit of equity here. Got plenty of backdoor opportunities. That's a very good card for us, a diamond, and it gives us the open ender. A lot of equity here. We have to call considering we can get the knockout. And we get there. They were just bluffing. We pick up $7.50. My light appears to have gone off. There we go. We have light again. On the voyage here. Come in with a cheeky little raise and try and draw as much value as we can there. On the big. Sorry, that's not the big. Got the wrong table displayed here. On the big, we got pocket tens and we're all in. Can we hold against ace king? I hope so. We do. Cheeky little double up. Takes us up to 19 out of 47. Coming in with a raise on the 1650. Good outcome would be for the short stack here to shove the big stack to fold, and we'll see if we can get another little knockout. But we're just going to time out. Not good flop for us. We do have the backdoor diamonds that we turn. Turn is good. We can bet a 3/4 pot. Hope they come along with an ace-x or a 7x, maybe straight draw. Get raise. 6x maybe. 6-7, 6-8, 6-5, something like that. We're gonna have to call because our hand's a bit too strong. The 6x gets there. We really don't want to see another bet. We see another bet. I think we have to let it go. We do block the flush, but all of the 6x we're hopefully targeting got there, so at that point, all of the hands we're getting value against are now beating us. It's an unfortunate spot. We might have been better off getting it in on the turn. Well, we'll be getting out of the weather. Struggling to bet. We're going a bit all over the place. We're running okay on the big shot. Pretty average size sack. The voyage with 53 of 62, which isn't the best. And on the rumble we're 40 of 46 now after that hand. About to go into a break. So we will be back in 5 minutes. Back. The deuce ace, get in the bin. Deuce ace, deuce 8, get in the bin. Alright, we'll have a look. Diamonds. They're likely gonna continue. Oh, they didn't. Get the king. We were cool about. Six is quite a good card for us because now Ace-X will probably think that it's good. Go for some thin value against the Ace-X. Get a fold. On the big. A7. On the button. Get out of the way here just because we don't want to face a squeeze. And with two people in the pot, we're likely going to be facing a better ace. Ten six, no thank you. Kind of a little raise here. Hopefully just take it. The voyage, we get a free flop. It's not particularly great for us. Get out of the way though. 1650. The rumble, we probably have to get out of the way of this as well. Voyage. 10 jack suited. Against two big stacks to my left. The button folds, will be tempted to have a call. And in the big shot, we've got ace jack under the gun. Just a min raise on this. Call him 1 into 9, so we're calling that all day. And we get out of the way, I think. Don't hit with ace jack. 2 clubs on the board, we don't have a club in our hand. Another club on the board. This is very much on the big blinds range. More than it is mine. Fold. 60-50, we're going to come in with a little raise here. It's not bad to target the short stack, especially when they've got $11 up for grabs. With the range bet. Got a free flop on the big shot. And we're up and down. And we've got a club. I think we can squeeze this. It's unlikely that either of them have anything. And we've got plenty of equity. And we take it. That's what we like to see. It's an all-in and a call on the rumble. Interestingly, that puts the $20 bounty there down to a short stack. And we can defend this. Pick up the gut shot. Hopefully we can peel. There's only got 16 blinds, so he might not see bet here. He does see bet. Cool as well. We don't have enough blinds to chase. We get some blind versus blind as we have. This is nice kind of just to chuck in a cheeky limp. Happy to call the raise considering we can get the bounty. It's not a good flop. Got a 3. Small bet will be enough to take it if they don't have anything. Michael King high. I think we get them to stack off with anything worse than a pair of threes, so hopefully check. Don't think we can call the three. Unfortunate. So we're about to get a free flop potentially with King 6. We do not yet. Get out of the way. We need some help in the Voyage and the Rumble. Short stacked on both. See the knockout. Down to 41 players. We're coming up to the end of late reg. There's 24 places paid. And tell me we might have to be shoving this if it folds to us. In the big shot, we've also in the small blind called with King Jack. It's a bit of a weird bet. This doesn't connect crazy well with their range. The Voyage, we are in 10-9. Not the best spot. Oh, we get the call. We'd rather have the folds. In the big, they fire again. So we get out of the way. This is a bad flop for us. Ace high. Queen's even worse. We're expecting to be knocked out here. And that'll be the end of the Voyage. Our Voyage will come to an end. Imagine we're drawing dead. Yep. Oh, he flopped the full house. Just get there. They just get there, don't they? Just flop it. Right, so we've got the 16. Gonna have to get this in as well. Unfortunately, there's a raise from an early position, so not in best shape, but this might be the best opportunity we get with this short of a stack. Oh, we got it in good. We need a 7 or an ace. Nope. Get it in good, get outdrawn. Got a couple of minutes to late red shares, so we can fire one more. So we are down to the two tables we've got. The Rumble and the Big Shot left. It's been a bit of a pants session. Hey, so we'll see if we can pick up some blinds. That's what we like to see. Ace 4. I think we can call from a shove from an early position. Kind of us dominated one too many times. Not sure if we've actually got them the same stack. There's too many people behind. If there's a small blind or something there, would be kind of tempted by this, but pocket fours. They do hold. King 7 is kind of borderline. From the cutoff, I think we're definitely shoving that. In Ullen. Oh, the guy shoved ace 8-7 off. Hits against the fives. Yeah, this is a tiny stack on this table. Don't really need a hand. Ace Queen is not going to be it. Would have ran into some bigger hands had we shit. I've been in an awkward position now though. D6. Couldn't get any better. We are not picking up the hands on the big blind like we need to. I think we just get out of the way with this. Regardless. 410, I think we can find a better spot. We'll find a spot eventually. Just gotta be patient. Still in the big shot over here. Got 30 blinds with 17 of 46, 18 paid. It's a lot of action on the rumble. Oh, we've now got a teeny tiny stack. It's worth $18 next to us. And we've got a hand to go all in with. Yeah, just under all in. Just to encourage someone to re-raise so we can have this with less people in. Oh, the short stack doesn't come. They just fold it out. On the big, we are raising ace-9 suited. From the button. Essentially, we pick up the back door. Obviously on the 1650 we're calling here. Plays a 6, a 7 or a king. Oh, ace, even better. Little double up from a short stack to a short stack. Gives us opportunity. We've got the fold down here. Come on, let's see a knockout. Ah, oh, fold. Let's see a knockout up here though. Nope. Teeny tiny stackers weaseled his way up to 8 blinds. They're ahead of us. They're 0.8 of a blind. If we see a handful of callers here, we might see the flop. We're 1 into 6. I think we fold this. Oh, look at that, we've had 2 pair. Late reg is just about to close on the big shot. Just in a handful of entries. God, it was on about 42 a minute ago. Pay place has gone up to 24. So that's almost half of remaining players are going to get paid. But obviously we're aiming for final table. It's always suspicious when someone limps from under the gun. Was interested to see what they're doing it with. On the Rumble, we're hoping this folds to us so we can. Fortunately, it doesn't. Pocket 2's going for the knockout. The 2s never lose. Sometimes you just gotta let the ducks fly. We're back to being the short stack, or the shortest stack at this table. We are looking for some sort of hand to double up on. Where is it? Show me the hand. This is a little bit weak from an early position. We're just very likely to be called with so many people behind us. And the problem with hands like Ace 3 or Ace X, where the X is quite low, is a lot of hands like King 10, Queen 9, Jack 8. They're all going to have quite good equity against you. You'll be slightly ahead, but there's just so many hands that have good equity against you. You're not going to end up crushing anything. We're not really picking up anything in the big shot. Just keep going double junk. We've finished the late register now. 24 places paid. I'm currently sitting 22nd. We need to chip up a bit though. The second smallest stack out of 28. $16 Rumble. 24 places paid. That says 24 places paid on both tables. We are only 4 people away from this bubble though. But this bubble's less significant than the other one because this is a bounty tournament. And this is our hand that we hopefully get the double up on. We are expecting people to attack our blind reasonably loose because they get a fold equity, and if they get lucky, they do get our bounty, although our bounty is very small at this point. Who wants to try? Come on, blind versus blind, you've got to shove that. There we go. Oof, we've got them covered. That'll do it. Up to 13 blinds. Puts us 22nd of 27. So top place for the Rumble is about $250 plus bounties. So probably about 500 total. Over on the big shot, top place is about $670. Jump out the way though. Blind level's about to go up on this one, which is kind of good for us to put pressure on those short stacks. And especially as we're just about to be on the button as well. We just get out of the way. If we went right on the bubble, we'd be happy to kind of have a look with that. On the river, the 10. So we're down to 26, 2 away. Nine five he hits. Ah, oh, hits again. There we go. Just get it in behind with 2 hands in a row. 2 knockouts. Put us on the bubble. He gets the bounties. And we're hand for hand. The shortest. Smallest stack is 5,800. Which is about half what we've got. So 5 big blind stacks somewhere. So our goal at this point is to get over that bubble. And then try and run up a bigger stack. And on the big shot, our goal is just to get out something that we could play. 23 or 51. This is what we mean. We're gonna be folding this at ace-x. We just play very tight at this point. ICM pressure is 24, we are in the monies. Down to the last 3 tables. We are the shortest stack. Only just so. 10 blinds is plenty to get to run up. 50,000, what's the biggest? 90,000. Average stack is about 38, which is about 38 blinds currently. Still not got any hands on the big. G3, all we want. And go down on the big. Just FUD came in though. Before we get out of the way. Just shove over the top. Essentially a double knockout here. The worst hand's gonna get there? Yeah. What's going on this session? All the bad if you get it behind us, it's winning. That's what's happening. Ace 3 may be worth a flat from the button here. We haven't played any hands in a while because we haven't been dealt any. But we can use that to our advantage because we're blocking aces. We're blocking ace X. And we're going to have the perception that we're very tight at the moment. So on a flop like this, if the other 2 players have missed, we might be able to just scoop it up. Do you see a bet though? The problem is if they're betting even with an ace high, they still probably got us beat. Hoping we can raise this and maybe pick something up from the cutoff. Leno. Pressure's being put on the rumble. Oh, that's unfortunate. Running the ace queen into ace king. Ace king holds. We're going down to 23 players. 6-3 is not the hand we're looking for the double. Late night poker. Jacking off. I'll have to lay this down from an under the gun raise. We really want to try and get down to the bubble for this. And again, with a lot of players to act behind you, if we had flat and this guy shoves over the top, it's a bit of a disaster for us. Oh, on the 1650, this could be our moment. Give it the virtual in. Pretend like we're giving ourselves a little bit of equity when we fold. But we're definitely not. $5-10. Oof. When the 5 comes on the turn, you sit there and think, are they going to hit the 10 as well? We get the double up, that's good. And the big, we're coming in with a bluff. Well, it could have been worse. We got middle pair. It's only 1.7 blinds this guy's got behind, so a lot of the time here, we're just going to take the rest of his stack. See the knockout on Rumble? Oh, we get the fold. Oh well, I mean, we take the pot. So the Rumble, we're down to 21 players. We really need to try and get ourselves in a position where we can start getting some bounties, though. Because now the bounties are like, if you look around the table, $50, $30, $30. They're worth quite a bit now. This is a tempting call with this shorter stack with $26 bounty. I think we have a look. Just on the odd chance we flop 3 of a kind or a straight. We pick up a gut shot. We don't like spades though. Didn't want to see the bet. So this is the biggest blind. Biggest bounty, sorry, 57. $10-9, not the one. On the big, we got a free flop. Pick up a gut shot. The runner gives him a straight. Doubles up to 3 blinds. I think we come with a little race here. Kind of want to target this short stack if we can. I think one should do it if... Yeah. This 4 is a little bit weak under the gun. Oh, we've got the Raiders. Thank you, Mike, for the raid. Welcome to the channel, everyone. You're just in time to see us get demolished as we're a short stack on our last 2 tables. We'll get out of the way of this. Partly because we're on a soft bubble. But so yeah, when this goes raising into the big stack, we expect it to be somewhat strong. So yeah, we're down to almost the final two tables on the Rumble. But we are one of the short stacks. And on the big show, 24 places paid. We're currently 25. We've been slowly going backwards. And we have to call this off. Expect them to be shoving King 10, Queen 10, that kind of thing that we'll be ahead of. Pocket threes, we just need to hit. Just need to hit. No, they hit though. Of course they do. Bust out the big shot. 34. It'll be unfortunate. So all our hopes are down to the $16 Rumble. So I think Queen 6 is quite strong enough. We're just looking for the double up more than anything. This guy tanking the soft bubble, potentially. Shove over the top. We're about to go on a break. So I will be back in 5 minutes. We'll see if we can spin this up. 17, we'll probably be going down to the final two tables. So at that point, we'll probably be playing quite aggressive, but we really need to find the hands for it. But I will be back soon. And we're back with 8 deuce offsuit in the bin again. Is that the third break we've had where we've come back to ace deuce offsuit? I think it might have been. We've also spun up a little snap table to keep us going. It's playing 25 cent, so $25 max buy-in. Snap. Get 3 bet. Obviously, we're raising 9-8 as part of our bluffing range here, so we can let it go to a 3 bet. Eight king, happy to defend. Get top bet. This isn't a bad check raise here. Oh, sorry, 2 bet. Doesn't need to be for too much. We do have top pair. We basically want to protect against the straight and the flush draws. Unfortunately, straights and flush draws are all kind of getting there. Let's try and keep this pot as small as possible now. We improved to 2 pair, which is good. We're now overtaken King Jack, Ace King. We will call depending on the size of the bet. 12 we're going to have to call. What's the bluff? Should have went for a bit more for a bluff there, really. There we go. On the rumble, we're still sitting about waiting for a double up. Not a great hand for defending. The rumble 10-3 can go in the bin. Eight nine suited. It's a pretty hand. And have this as part of our 3-bet range. As a 3-bet bluff. If they call, sometimes it does flop well. Flopped a gut shot. But not particularly good with all the clubs out. On a monotone board, we're gonna come in with a range bet. Because we'll often get a fold like that. Rumble, we're down to the final two tables. Ace-5 a little bit weak from an under the gun raise. On snap, blind versus blind, we're putting a little bit of pressure on. Get the fold, which is what we want. The kings. Can't complain. We can complain when everyone folds. It's not what we really want. Ace-5 off is kind of borderline, but we don't mind raising it just for a hand to pick up the blinds with. Still not getting anything much on the Rumble. 16 players. We need to get the doubles up so we can start attacking some bounties. Pocket threes. Everyone loves a cheeky set mine. Pocket sixes. Let's come in with a cheeky free bet. Some good flop for us. We don't mind turning this into a bluffing hand. Kind of expect them to bet a king back at us, possibly. Call the queen. Considering the run out, I don't think we necessarily get them to fold the queen without betting loads. I think we go check check and hope they got ace-x or a spade draw. Against the bet, I think we just let it go. It's what it is. We'll get them next time. On the big blind with a terrible hand. The blind levels have gone up as well. That's not our double up. Defended 4 queen here. Got check 2. Then we check back if it's a heart we bluff. It is not a heart. They do have more ace-x in their range than we do because we'd be 3-betting more of them. We get out of the way. Going for a cheeky button raise. Do 7, practically premium. Button raise, we face 2 callers. Give the spade. Choose to pill here because there's a lot of good cards for us, like 10s, jacks, spades. It's checked back to us twice, so a small bet should be able to take this. Expecting more calls from the big blind than the small blind here. This is screaming a king to me, so we're just going to check. Pocket 8s. Would you take it? Get a lucky river. Can defend this depending on where races are coming from. Sourdough. Sourdough is one of the classic hands that people mix in their range for bluffs. We do have the nut advantage here. Considering they just called behind, they've got cap range and we don't, so we're quite happy to lead here. Because if they don't have a king, it's kind of hard for them to come along. Alright, so we pick up an open ender. Let's go for a half pot. Ideally we take it down here, but we do probably get quite a lot of money from them if we hit this straight. Premium 7 deuce. Forwards, let's go for a set mine. Or let's not go for a set mine. Queen 4 could be a razor, but I like to play on a cautious side sometimes. Get weak for a small blind. Eight king. Fold to the raise. We don't mind playing that to try and pick up the blinds. Already 500 here, so don't mind raising this. Basically raising it from the hijack. That's why we don't mind it. Getting the walk. Not the walk, the picking up the blinds. This might have to be our all-in. A7. It's as good as it's going to get for us at this point. And on the snap, we're coming in for a cheeky squeeze. With the sourdough. Do you get a caller? Pick up a gut shot. They've not got massive stacks, so we probably don't need to bet too big. Yep, mostly folds, so we're going to be 1 on 1 on the rumble. Kings, we hit them! No spade? Please? Oh, we get the double up. We suck out against the kings. Kings cracked. This game's easy. As the stream's been going, get it in behind. You always win. Cheeky little set mine down here. No set, yeah. The straight draw is that, or the straight is available now, so and with 2 flush draws, so we're not gonna chase that set. So knockout on this rumble, this player's gone. Down to 15. We're still looking for double up here. Just looking at a way back in. Pocket tens, we get 3 bet from the small blind. It's only a small 3 bet from the small blind, so we're going to come in with the 4. We get cool. We hit a set. We want to just fire at this. They've only got 50 blinds, so I think we go for the whole stack here. They'll probably call them with ace or king of clubs. They might even call the straight draw. Obviously, if they've got an overpair, they're calling. Do we pill the queen 7? Don't think we do. Sorry, just we had queen 7 up here. The big blind face in a raise. King 9 would probably want to be looking at getting that in. Yeah, especially from a button raise or blind versus blind. On a snap, cheeky 3 bet. Yeah, cool, 2 diamonds. We're gonna rest in. Ah, that may defeat the diamond draw. If they don't have a ace or 7, we could pick this up with king high. Small bet there is kind of screaming an ace. Yeah, watch them ship. Big jack, they were bluffing. 15. 15 out of 186. Not the finish we wanted. It's been a bit of a poo session. Been a bit all over the place. But no final tables this time. I mean, snap's going okay. Might continue with a little bit of snap for a bit. Can we go for that set mine here? It's not a bad flop for us. Ooh, straight shove for 70. I think we get out of the way, and I think someone here is going to have an overpair. Gonna watch, because we like being nosy. Oh, they both had underpairs, pocket fours and pocket threes. The pocket fours obviously flopped the full house though. So a good fold on our part. Pocket sixes. Set mine. We're getting a lot of pocket pairs. We use this as a 3-bet. So the question is, do they have the ace or were they just gunning a random bluff? They do have the ace. A6. Probably not quite strong enough in the small blind. Ace5 will be happy to have a stab at the blinds. Take the steal. Something's a bit weird in cash. Because you have the rake. Bit of club blocker and a straight blocker. Re-raising into us though, so I think we get out of the way of that. I mean, the limit's really weird, so it's kind of screams a big power as well. Okay, see if we can get more callers in. Perfect spot for a set mine. We don't get it. This could be a raise or a call. We raised to get hands like ace king out, ace x. The problem is a lot of the times we run into bigger pairs. when they check back, we kind of want to defend our equity. And we check back. We're basically targeting ace x, ace king, especially when they had that wheel draw. Do you have the aces? Set mine again! Get a lot of pocket pairs. It's not really helping me though. It's a terrible run out. Pick up the open under. I'm gonna go for a check raise, but we didn't get that, so play it as if we had ace deuce. We want to try and get the money in with ace deuce there, so I think we'll finish soon. Might just listen to this song out. So defend, middle pair. We expect the ace to bet. I think we don't mind leading here. Zero draws. And then a blocker bet, which also serves as thin value. They've also got a queen. The Rockets. Do we try and encourage a squeeze? I think we just get him with a raise, especially as there's a big stack up here. We want to go for it all. Pocket sevens. We hold. Aces do what aces are supposed to do. We don't mind playing this from the button if it folds to us, but it does not. Just gonna raise this up. Don't want to be playing hands the limps when there's rake involved. Okay, we'll call it quits on the next big blind. See what we can do till then. Nada. Nada. And that's it. That'll be the end of the stream. Thanks for joining, folks. It's been a pretty brutal one. It's been very swingy. We've run bad. We've run incredibly good in a couple of hands. Yeah. What's today? Monday. Hope everyone has a good week. We will be back probably tomorrow, and maybe Wednesday in the day. Maybe tomorrow in the day. We'll figure out. Have a good one, everyone.